Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel Live Life and Tarot. This reading is for all Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Virgo, we're taking a comprehensive look at your weekly forecast ahead for February 11 to February 15, 2019. I've already shuffled the cards and laid out the spread, Virgo. I've pulled as well advice card and guidance card. Additional clarifiers will be pulled as needed. So let's get into your reading, Virgo. So Virgo, your theme for the week ahead is house building. What's going on inside of you, Virgo? What does the house or the room of the house represent to you that is you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in, Virgo? This is your focus for the week ahead. The theme of the week for you, Virgo. And so Virgo, your additional focus with the theme of the week is you have obsession, which is the 10 of Swords. Okay? So to help you with your theme, you have obsession, which is the 10 of Swords. So what this is talking about is it's important, Virgo, for you to pay attention to detail, to make sure you're constantly tweaking and recognizing when it's time to move on or cool off. To also discern when it's time to get a fresh pair of eyes with whatever you're dealing with. They can give you advice. Also for you to deliberately continue to try to transcend the way that you normally approach a situation and come up with a new way to approach it. Now what you want to make sure you are careful with is endless analysis, second guessing yourself, abandoning your logic and reason, mistakes intensifying, destructive criticism of yourself, unhealthy attentiveness, and deliberation as a substitution for action. So this is what can help you with what's going on for your theme of the week, which is what you're building and changing in you, Virgo. So let's get into it, Virgo. The overall energy that is your focus is you have Judgment. This is a major arcana. This is fire energy. This is about action. This is about making decisions. This is about reflection. This is about rising to the call, a second chance, a renewal, a rebirth. But what I feel that is happening here for you, Virgo, is this is definitely around decisions this week. Okay? Game on. Have your head on straight. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're checking in with yourself and monitoring your thoughts and your actions, because this week is about you making decisions, and some of them are major decisions and choices that you need to make this week, Virgo. So Virgo, the energy that you're embodying this week is you have this 8 of Wands. This is fire energy. This is action. This is about movement, swift movement, quick movement, things moving smoothly. This is communication back and forth, and you're embodying this energy. So I feel that you are communicating this week, Virgo, having an exchange back and forth with others, but as well as yourself, to progress forward and see positive changes and shifts, or to assess and make positive changes and shifts upon your assessment and judgment calls and decisions that you're making. For others of you, with this 8 of Wands you're embodying, I feel that some of you are having problems moving forward and or having problems in communication and needing to make decisions around that. And so with that 8 of Wands, you have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a major arcana. It's water energy. The Chariot is about forward movement, focus, going with the flow, taking charge of a situation, steering a situation the way you want, being emotionally controlled, having self-control, having balance. But this is also talking about being out of balance, not having a victory, being out of control, unable to shift or steer something in the direction that you want it to go in order to get the desired result, and the inability to control your emotions. So I feel this week that this challenge or this focus or this energy that you're embodying, Virgo, applies both ways, to constantly check in with yourself and assess and make decisions and choices around the actions that you're looking to take or the actions that you're not taking, the communications you're having and the communications you're not having, as well as the communications you need to have. What movement are you seeing happen for yourself in the world that you are taking actions on to move forward or to go with the flow? I also feel there's a need to make decisions around what you need to take control of, what you need to steer in a direction that you need, but also swift movement with regard to maintaining balanced emotions, and also making a decision on whether or not you need to go with the flow with something or not. And this here is the energy that you are embodying this week. And so some of you may be feeling some sort of stagnation and the inability to move forward or to take control of something. But remember to make the decision to rise to the call, to create a new opportunity for yourself. Okay? I feel for some of you also that there's the need to not be hard on yourself and be overcritical of yourself and be over judgmental over yourself, and to be more gentle with yourself and more supportive of yourself even through the mistakes that you may be making or are making this week with your decisions or your actions, and to, as quickly as you can, move forward in positive ways, okay? And maintain positive thinking. Don't entertain negative thoughts. Now, in your work, you have this 5 of coins with the Queen of Coins. So this is earth energy. This is the practical, physical realm. So with 5s, this is difficult energy, but 5s can bring about change. So I feel for some Virgos, you're experiencing some sort of lack with something that you were trying to recover at work or that you need to recover at work. And so you're trying to find the practical means to bring about the recovery you need or to snap back from that lack that you're experiencing at this time. For others of you, you are recovering from some challenge that is occurring at work because you are resourceful. You're the do-it-all person. You know how to come up with practical approaches and you know how to be resourceful. Now, for others of you, you need to go and find somebody that's embodying this energy of the Queen of Coins to help you change this shit up if you can't do it. Or if you know you're going to fuck it up, don't even try. Go get somebody who can make the change for the better. This is about you making the right judgment calls. Don't do some shit you know you can't do, or don't do some shit that you don't feel confident doing. Virgo, as it has to do with your home and family, you have this Knight of Swords with the 9 of Wands, or the Knight of Staffs. So the Knight of Swords, first of all, Knights bring about events, but also you could be dealing with someone embodying the energy of the Knight of Swords, or this could be you, Virgo. And the Knight of Swords is air energy, is communication, but as it has to do with events, this is through communication, having something to occur that you're trying to have happen in your world by the use of communication. And it's paired with this 9 of Wands. So I feel Virgo, you're trying to persevere over something or overcome something around your home. For some of you, you are being challenged by your child and you're taking action, or because they're trying to take action towards you, you are now persevering or looking to persevere in that situation through the conflicting communication and problems that are occurring in the conversation between you and your child. And that child can be a young adult or a teenager. Others of you, you're looking to take action, and that action is through your means of communication in order to persevere over the things that you are responsible over, that you are managing, that you have been dealing with, in order to overcome and have things in your home and family experience perseverance, okay, through your actions and through your communication with your family or others, or through their communication and actions towards you. I feel also for some Virgos, you are being reckless in your communication because you're not persevering with the way you would like, as it has to do with home and family. For others of you, you are being reckless with your communication because you are so focused on persevering or having that win in whatever predicament or situation you're dealing with around home and family. Or these are things that are happening to you, Virgo. Now, Virgo, as it has to do with your money and finances, Virgo, you have the devil and you have the page of staffs, which is the page of wands. What the hell is going on here, Virgo? The devil energy is a major arcana, is earth energy. Now, some of you, as it has to do with your money and finances, are dealing with a Capricorn. And the page of wands is fire energy, action, inspiration. This also can bring about news. So, Virgo, I feel that as it has to do with your money and finances, that you're stuck. You're experiencing some sort of restriction or restraint around your money and finances. I feel that some of you feel chained by some circumstance to do with your money and finances. So I feel that there's some form of a lack that you are experiencing as well. I feel that for some of you, money is going out as quickly as it's coming in, and it's causing problems and challenges for you. I feel some of you are spending money on your desires, and because you're focused on wanting what you want, you are not some of you are not being responsible and having a budget, or waiting on the things that you desire. You have a have it now attitude, and so now you have fucking restrictions and restraint and problems with your money and finances because you're stuck because of these new actions that you're taking towards the things that you want in your life that cost money. For others of you, you are coming out of feeling stuck, or coming out of your money being stuck or feeling restricted or restrained, because you are recovering from it due to your practical conduct with your money to implement new actions that take your money in a new and better direction and move away from being stuck, and you are feeling more release from the constraints that your money was going through and causing you to go through an experience. Now, as it has to do with your relationships, whether it's love or relationships in general, Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords with this Knight of Coins. The Queen of Swords is air energy, communication, logic. The Queen of Swords has been through a lot of shit, but she's learned from those experiences, however tough, but it's caused her to be more experienced, more intelligent, more logical, and she has learned that she has to use her mind over her head, disconnect from her emotions, and also be strategic, and sometimes having to be very firm but she also knows how to be fair. But also she knows when she is dealing with some bullshit, and she don't deal with bullshit, she's gonna cut that out. Now if you catching the Queen of Swords on a bad day, she's all of that and more, but now she gonna have your ass to pay, okay? Because she ain't putting up with that shit. She'll cut you down. And her words is very cutting. She'll leave you feeling defeated, okay? She'll leave you feeling like you need to go find yourself. So I feel with this Queen of Swords together with this Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins brings about, the Knights bring about events, but this Knight is Earth energy. So with the Knight of Coins, the Queen of Swords, I feel, is it has to do with her relationships. I feel the Queen of Swords is being very communicative in her relationships, that she's being very responsible, she's being helpful, I feel, with some sort of resource, or she's for some of you embodying this energy of the Queen of Swords in your relationships, you're choosing to look the other way about a responsibility that was supposed to be or some sort of, it's like a responsibility or some agreement. I feel that you're turning the other way, you're looking the other way on something that someone has a responsibility to you for. I think it's around money or some sort of promise, and you're moving away from it swiftly because you, on your end, things are clear and cool and shit is working out anyway. So whatever this person needed to give you, you are allowing them to have some sort of grace period, and so you're just turning away from it from now. It's not you're not as focused on it as you normally would be, and so they have a little more time. For others of you, you are turning away from assisting someone practically with something because you have your own shit you focused on, and it's not that you wouldn't help, it's just you're not in a place where helping them helps you because you're busy helping yourself. Others of you, this is happening to you. I also feel that the Queen of Swords energy here is where, Virgo, you are not communicating. And so something that you could receive help from someone through a relationship, you're not entertaining or considering because you're looking to whatever it is that you can do at this time. I think for some of you, it's not even occurring to you that you may be able to receive help or assistance with whatever you're focused on, that you're either trying to cut away or come up with a plan for, that you are even considering to turn to assist you because you're so self-absorbed and focused and obsessed with something at this time, and what you can do with it. Now, as it has to do with something unexpected that's coming towards you, Virgo, you have the Three of Coins with this Five of Wands. Three of Coins is earth energy. It's about trying to create or build something new, but it's also around you working together with others in order to have something come together, to work on something, to create something. And you have this Five of Wands, which is difficult energy. It talks about strife. It talks about challenges, competition, but the ability to change it and have some more peaceful or positive outcome in the situation and shift it requires your action. So I feel with these energies here that's unexpected, that's coming up for you that you need to know about here, Virgo, is that there's something you need to work on and change because it's causing strife or causing you an issue. And so the issue is through an action you've already taken. or the lack of an action that you need to take, or the action that was taken or not taken by somebody else. And so you're looking at what you can create or what you can do to change it. You also, for others of you, as this situation is playing out, you are also needing to work together with others in order to change something. I feel for some of you, working together with others is your ability to guide others in a situation that challenges are being faced in, and showing them how to work on it or what to do to change it. Some of you, the unexpected is you experiencing problems with something coming together or not working or unable to build because there's a challenge with it through something that requires an action or some action was missed. For others of you, you're not able to see something come together because there is a lack of cooperation and support for you with an issue that you're dealing with, and so you're having trouble being able to change it and may need to look at some other way to take action on it, either through others besides who you're dealing with, or something else that you don't see yet, but through your actions and effort can come across so that you can implement that action and change whatever this is that's not coming together for you. And again, for others of you, something is coming together that was at first a challenge, and there was a difficulty around it. So let's take a look at what's going on that is your guidance and your advice for the week ahead, Virgo. And so for your guidance with the week ahead, you have wisdom. And with wisdom, Virgo, experience and failure lead to wisdom. Apply wisdom to a present situation. Learn from the spirit world and its collective knowledge. And that is your guidance. Wisdom. Be wise. Be calculating. Be discerning in whatever you're dealing with in the week ahead. And your additional guidance, that is your advice to implement that wisdom, is, Virgo, you have acquisition. Acquisition. Can you see that? Sorry about that. Acquisition is the number 10, and it's an earth energy. And so your additional advice with this 10 of Pentacles, which is around your stability and your security, is there's a need to divorce yourself from dependence on material things as your source of happiness, and escape the rat race and refuse to play the game. Consider what else is more valuable, such as making sure your home is stable, making sure your bills and your rent is paid, making sure that if you can, to put some sort of money and finances away for a rainy day. Or if you can't, invest your money in something that's practical that you can see some sort of return. But what you should caution yourself against in this advice is your focus on having too much stuff, concerns with your performance at work or with whatever you are managing in your world and feeling inadequate. Come up with a working plan, or don't lack having a working plan. There's also the caution of getting more just to have more. If there's something you don't have to have because you already have it, but you just want it in different versions of it, that's not really a good look and not wise. Not if you need to be more practical at this time, Virgo. Also, you want to make sure that slaving away at pointless or unsatisfying work, you don't want to do that. You want to try to apply your energies to allow for more positive outcomes and circumstances, and you don't want to displace your energies working on shit that don't need to be worked on just because. Failing to see the way out in circumstances when it is offered to you, is something that you also want to be mindful and caution yourself with. It's easy to miss out on help or an opportunity for any reason, such as the person that's giving the help. Oh, I don't want that because it's them. Or, refusing to get the help because you're prideful, but you still need the help anyway. So these are the things you want to think about. Use wisdom and be practical and be discerning and make the right choices, even if it requires you to be more humble. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.